Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm going to teach you how to ramp up your game by using Unity's lighting system. So let's hop into it. All right, guys. So as you can see, we are hopped into a brand new Unity project. So the first thing we're going to want to do is head over to Window and down to the package manager so we can download the Universal Pipeline. Once you have it open, we can make sure we're in the Unity registry and scroll all the way down until you find Universal RP. Once you find it, you can go ahead and install it, and then once it's done, you can close out of this window. All right, once that's done installing, we can head over to our project folder. Once you're there, you're gonna wanna go to create, all the way down to rendering, and you're gonna wanna create a URP asset with 2D rendering. You can name that whatever you want. And then once you're done with that, we're gonna go into our project settings. So why don't you head up to Edit, Project Settings, and make sure we're in the Graphics tab here on the left. Now, once you're here, you can hit this little circle and click on the first option it gives you. Then you can just hit continue. Now that that's done, we can exit out of this and head back to our project. Now, if you head over to your hierarchy and you go to create a light, you should have the option to make 2D lights down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna make a little scene quick and then I'll be able to show off exactly what everything's doing. So now that we set up the scene, you're gonna be able to see that the items that I put in my scene are black. But if you look over here, I have them colored as different colors. And that's kind of what we want. If I was to take this light and hover it over one of these items, it would show the color. So basically what that's telling us is that it's in the dark. So we just need to shine it with light for it to be able to have its color. Now, one way to get around this is just by adding global light. You can go over to your hierarchy, go to light, and go to global light. And that'll light everything up like normal, and you can even adjust it. So I set this light up so you're able to move it around and you can see exactly what it's doing. Now there's one more thing I want to show you about this feature that I think is so cool. It's the shadows. So you're actually able to cast shadows using Unity's built-in Shadowcaster. So if I go to my player here and I go to add component and I type in Shadowcaster 2D, this will give me a component that is very similar to working with a collider that will use this to cast shadows. So all you have to do is hit the edit shape button and align it to the item that you attach the Shadowcaster to. So to give you a better idea, I extended my floor and I made it more of a top-down scene than a 2D platformer scene. So once you have your Shadowcaster on, there's only one more thing left for you to do. You're going to want to go to the light that you want to cast shadows and go to this little drop down right here and check it on. You're able to control the strength of the shadows and how much you want to see them with this slider right here. So you can mess around with it until you like something. But to finally show you what I'm talking about, if we bring the light into the scene, you will see that I'm able to cast a shadow on our player. It's a really cool thing, and honestly, I think it adds a lot of depth to these 2D games. So that's the basics on how to add Unity's lighting system to your game. If you guys liked the video and it helped you out, please let me know in the comments below. Really appreciate it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Peace.